Moving on to topic 3. Man, that was a segue. WrestleMania Night 2. And I'll say this. I don't know if this was better than Night 1. I think they were banking on that Universal title unification thingy being big time. And it could have. It could have been big time. However, we may have had something kind of fuck that up. And we'll talk about that later. So, we get our opening after America the Beautiful. Again. Triple H comes out. He gets his farewell. Good. Good. Give him his send-off. Leave his boots in the ring. I'm all fine with that. Didn't take super long. We get the stupid point to Gable Stevenson. Steveson. I keep throwing an N in there. Whatever. Raw tag titles open up the match. Another one I did not expect to open. But these guys did put on an exciting triple threat. Alpha Academy, RK Bro, Street Profits. Solid match. Good dives. Finish is going to end up with a springboard RKO from Riddle onto, I believe, Angelo Dawkins. I could be wrong about that. Maybe it was Montez, which I apologize for. Chad Gable's going to attempt to come in, get a frog splash of his own. He jumps. Randy is able to jump in and catch him. RKO out of nowhere. RK Bro will retain. Now, we're about to get a nice moment. Excuse me. At the end of this, RK Bro, Street Profits, we're going to, shake hands, and we're going to celebrate with our red Solo Cups. Okay, I'm down with this. And then we got to get the NCAA two-time champion Gable Steveson in on this stuff. Force feed. Not interested. Moving on. But
it was at that moment that I learned what RKO was.
True. Peanut Gallery did not understand RKO out of nowhere. But now she does.
So now I learned that.
Yep.
That's all I got out of it.
That was it. Not even Bro, and she likes Bro. He didn't even ride the He didn't even ride the scooter. What's the point of bringing it?
No.
All right, then we get our toss-away match of the night of Omos versus Bobby Lashley. Things to note here. Omos is tall. Bobby Lashley speared him the wrong direction and speared him in the kidneys. And Lashley wins. And they got way more time than I thought was needed. Moving on, match 3. A surprising fun match of the night. Now, this is another one is very divisive. Yes. Another match that's very divisive, and I totally understand it. But I loved this match and got way more entertainment out of it than I ever thought I would. Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville. Was it dumb? Yes. Was it gimmicky? Yes. Did it have a lot of guest stars? Yes. Did it have a man showing his ass? Yes. Was it fun, though? Absolutely it was. It was so much fun. I don't know. I had a great time with this match. It was stupid, but it was a blast. It was entertaining. I know it's not for everybody. If you didn't like it, that is A-okay. More power to you, but I had a blast with it. I had a great time. Top moment of the night, Wee Man slamming Sami Zayn. The new Hulk Hogan slamming Andre the Giant moment. It was great. Great. So, anyways, there's that. Papa Griff does say, shouts out to Riddle. He wore sandals with his tux at the Hall of Fame. He did. If Riddle was Riddle was the New Day from Hall of Fame years ago. His facial expressions for people popping off, really good. If you watch it, like Taker putting up the fist when he leaves, and Riddle's expression like, oh! It's so good, so good. He plays up that that role very well. All right, so next we're gonna get the women's tag titles. We got Live for Brutality. That is a tag team name. Against Naomi and Sasha. Against Natalya and Shayna. Against Zelina and Carmella. All right. Much better than last year's tag team atrocity by the ladies. So that's good. Shayna got new music at some point. That was new to me, but then again, that's what I get for not watching week to week. Not the worst match. Got more time than I expected. It was okay. Some chemistry between the teams doesn't look great, as expected when you throw tag teams together. They need to invest in this division a little bit more. It seemed like a lot of people were, pulling for Liv and Rhea in this match. Unfortunately, they would not take the win here. Liv got a injury, quote unquote, on her ankle after that was worked. But we will have Sasha and Naomi take the win here, with Sasha Banks taking her first WrestleMania win. Not against it. Hopefully, once again, they do something with this and build. Otherwise, was similar to some other situations we'll talk about later. Why do we care? So, there's that. Oh no, they broke up? Shit, that was short-lived. Anyways, next match, Edge versus Styles. Probably the best match of WrestleMania Night 2. AJ was bleeding coming out to the ring. I don't know what happened there. He popped a zip before he came out. But anyways, AJ bleeding, coming out to in his entrance. Edge looking cool, coming down from his fiery throne with the new Alter Bridge song. Surprisingly works pretty well here. Great match. We had a lot of psychology with the shoulder, working that for AJ. We had a Styles Clash kick out by Edge. And then the ending. We get AJ setting up for a phenomenal forearm. Cool. He gets distracted, looking to the side, and lo and behold, hey, Damian Priest, you're not booked. Why are you just standing there, staring off into space? All right, whatever. I'm going to jump. AJ propels himself, springboards, goes for the forearm, but gets a spear as Edge will jump and meet him in air, spearing him midair. Look cool. And Edge will take the win here. Honestly, I'm surprised. I thought AJ was going to go over here. But the match was great. I thought the two did a really good job. It was a fun one to watch. Obviously, a dream match to watch. And now we get this new alliance of Priest and Edge working together. We'll have to see where this goes from here. I know the two share a lot of similar tastes, so I can see why they're putting them together. We'll have to see. I like it. You think Priest is lame? Is that what you're saying, Papa Griff? Excuse me? Oh, no, the other he. Gotcha. Never mind. Sorry. We're on different tracks. All right, now we get the match that was added in tonight, too. We get Sheamus and Ridge Holland against the New Day. The only highlight of this match was the New Day was celebrating Big E. Came out in Big E gear that looked way oversized for them. They looked like toddlers, but it was very nice to see their tribute to, obviously, their brother with the broken neck of Big E. Big E has teased them in the past on the New Day podcast how they all should get in this gear and work together, and, they should bulk up. So it was cool to see that they paid, tribute to him. Now, me saying that's the only good thing in this match is because it was a squash match. It's what? I know I just literally said in the last topic, I was so mad, more mad than I should be, that they got cut. Was this better than just staying cut? I don't think so. You had Butch out there being Butch, just being super aggressive, punching his own teammates, just trying to get in on the fight.
Looking like a chimney sweep. Looking like a jabroni. And then, squash do maybe 2 minutes, if that. Entrances lasted longer than the match. A lot of dumb things here. The squash, let Pete Dunne be Pete Dunne. I know not everybody's a fan of Pete Dunne, but let him do that instead of whatever the fuck this is. I don't know. There was that. So now we're going to get to Austin Theory versus Pat McAfee. Crowd was really into Pat. They were cheering this guy on big time. Comes out to, White Stripes, Seven Nation Army. Thank you. I was like, Seven Stripes? No. Seven Nation Army. And I know that song, mixed reactions as well. But man, that is hype when people going, ah, and everybody doing that. Loved it. Pat doing Pat things. Honestly, this was a rehash of the Adam Cole Bay match. I'm fine with it. Just put it on the main stage. Thought both did well. Pat did great. Pat's going to pick up the win here over Theory. And now we get into the fun part. You ever want to watch a senior citizen fight? Well, you're about to. 76-year-old man, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, disrobes into a tank top. Thank God he wasn't shirtless. Disrobes. And now we have a match between Vince and Pat McAfee. Okay. Now, positives, pros of this match. Funny, we never see Vince wrestle all that much often, so we get a good reaction for that. Cons of this match. It's a 76-year-old man clotheslining a 30-year-old man? I don't know how old Pat is. What? You're telling me this genetic freak Vince McMahon just like, wow, just eat this. Just, oh God. I know the gimmick is like, oh, you beat up my man. You beat up a little Austin Theory. I'll protect you, son. I'll go in there and beat up the bad guy. It's so stupid. You get the payoff of Austin come out. You don't get the payoff of Austin hitting the worst stunner on Vince ever because he's old and can't stand on his own 2 feet after getting kicked in the gut. It was Austin's weekend. It was Taker's weekend. I get it. Texan boys, let's celebrate. It was rough. It was rough. We're going to get into our main event. We're going to get into the title unification. Brock Lesnar against Roman Reigns, the tribal chief. Acknowledge him. Acknowledge these nuts. The guy in the crowd knew what was up. And it came into play later. Nothing new here. It's a finisher match galore. We shouldn't be surprised at this point with Dank Lesnar. We get a referee bump. We acknowledge these nuts. Low blow. And a hit from the title to the face. Brock is eventually going to lock in the Kimura lock after a spear from Reigns. And Reigns is able to break out due to some assistance from Heyman pushing the bottom rope towards him. So rope break. And then we get a very abrupt finish for reasons I'll go into after. Lesnar's going to pick up Roman for an F5. Roman's going to be able to squeak out, goes for a spear, is able to hit it. 1, 2, 3, Roman wins and is now the unified World Heavyweight Champion. Now, a lot of people saying this was an abrupt finish. I agree. Didn't think about it last night. Just like, wow, okay. Was this a time constraint or whatever? I mean, I was happy it wasn't Dank Lesnar that won, so I didn't really care. So anyways, Roman's selling the shoulder. Good job. You're supposed to do that. Wins the titles, goes to the ramp, does the whole raise up. We have to wait. We have to fucking wait. Oh, there's the pyro. Somebody was sleeping on it. Or not. There's a reason this match ended so late. And it seems like Roman legit got hurt in this match. I don't know if his shoulder got dislocated. I do not know what. Luckily, I saw this just before recording this podcast. If you freeze frame some shots of the match, something does not look right with Roman's arm. Something looks really red and out of place. So, did Roman get legit hurt last night? It would point to yes. How serious is the injury? I don't know. We'll have to see. So that would explain the quick finish. That would explain the pyro not being ready because they had time. But anyways, Roman is now unified champion. Yippee. I'm happy. Only because it's not Brock. I like Roman's character right now. But it was just more because Brock didn't win. So now, we get the end of the night. Yippee. All great. Overall, night 2. And Papa Griff, let me know that fun fact when you're ready. Overall, night 2. It was fine. We had some good moments. We had some bad moments. Similar to WrestleMania Night 1, to be honest. Now the question arises. What do we do now? What happens next after this whole WrestleMania situation? Now, as I'm recording this podcast, the Raw after WrestleMania is going on right now. So storylines are probably being built as we speak. Where do I think things are going? What's next for Cody? What is his trajectory to the main title, we would think? Is he going to be the one to take down Roman? Interesting choice if so. It makes sense, but also does that acknowledge that AEW is better than WWE thing? Internet would have a fun day with that. So who's next there? The unification thing. I think this is a bad move. Now, why do I think this is a bad move? WWE's always had a stacked roster. And by stacked, maybe I just mean an influx of roster. With one world title, does it put importance on that title? For sure. For sure it does. However, it's limiting, obviously, who can go for that title. There's only one opportunity to go. Most matches are one-on-one. So it's a very narrow window, or there's limited opportunity there. Now, the pros of this, which also leads to a talking point I alluded to earlier, and I know Papa Griffin Chat is very, invested in this. Two of our champions last night, or two of our champions in general, were not involved in this weekend at all. Our Intercontinental Champion, Ricochet, and our United States Champion, Finn Balor. Both amazing talents. Were not involved at all in WrestleMania. No defense of either title. This marks a full year since the IC title, I believe, has been defended on pay-per-view. Oh boy. So, obviously that sucks for them. Obviously for the title purpose and for the talent purpose. Why could the unification be a good thing? Less opportunity for the world title. Maybe we can build up these secondary titles a little bit more. Easy to say. We'll have to see how it comes out in practice. Now, the thing is that confuses me a little bit is the U.S. title. I thought Priest and the program they were doing with Priest leading up to, obviously, the title change to Finn, I thought he was doing really well with the U.S. title. Defending it a lot, fighting over it a lot, and the matches were good. Seemed like we were building that title up. Now that we've given it to Finn, just to go, weird. I get it's only been like a month, if that, but off. Ricochet, another one. We are using the IC title as a story point. Loses to Sami on SmackDown Live on a Friday. I don't think it was a house show. Loses to Sami there. Sami loses the belt there because of Knoxville's interference. Makes sense. Why not do something with Ricochet there? You want to include all these people in Mania, give them all the nice payday, make something interesting out of that. Take out the Bobby and Omos match. We don't need that. I know I was upset about it, but take out the New Day match, take out the British Strong Style, or whatever the fuck you're calling them. Take that match out. Unneeded. Unnecessary. That gives you a little bit of time there. Give something with Ricochet. A lot of people going into it wanted a ladder match. Give an IC title a ladder match. We had it years ago with Zack Ryder winning the big one. Sure, Ricochet's obviously a high flyer. That fits right into his wheelhouse. Who else you want to throw in there? Sheamus? Sure. Sheamus has been in ladder matches. You want Kofi in there? Sure. You want to put Dunn in there? Sure. Don't call him Butch, but put him in there. You know, you can put these people in there. You can still give a lot of people an opportunity. Why not have it over something important? And, titles aren't necessary for stories, but obviously it's a very easy thing to build a story around, or you would think would be an easy thing to build a story around. The video package they showed before New Day and British Squad, I'm just going to call them that. I know they're not all from Britain. Terrible. They used E's neck injury, a legit broken neck that could have paralyzed this man, as a story point. Don't show that. We know what's happened. We know E's out. Don't just be like, oh, this is what happened or what. No. What if something terribly went wrong with E? And you're using that. I know, obviously, you know, they wouldn't do that if something really, really did happen. Like, he's A-okay. But that seemed in bad taste. So anyways, we could have done an alternative there and put either a U.S. or an Intercontinental title match in there. Who would go after U.S.? That's a tough thing. You could have had a Priest run back. I'm sure Finn and him would have done great. And then to have him return on later to team with Edge. A little bit of story building there. Like maybe he loses again. Needs a new sense of direction. Aligns himself with Edge. There you go. You're welcome. IC title. Yeah, I mean, that's a little bit more of a work. But you could figure it out. You just got to think about it. So there was that. So hopefully this unification allows those two titles to be built up better. Now, as for the rest of the playing field, where does Brock go from here? Does he run it back at Backlash? I hope not. Brock is good at what he does. He is a draw. I don't really care. I'd be fine with him not being there, but not my call. Where does Brock go from here? Does he get the run back or does he retire? I think, well, not retire, but does he go off to the sail off to the sunset again? I feel those are the two options. Trying to think of what else. Does Ronda get a run back? Does she bitch and complain about all the stuff and then go to Backlash? Maybe. I guess that depends on if she's back full time instead of just Road to WrestleMania season. Because I don't know if she really wants... I don't know if Backlash is a big enough paycheck for her that would entice her. I don't know. Bianca, I think, you know, has a lot of options we can go with. And then that tag team picture for both the women and the men's, I guess it's just a matter of time. It's a big reset, just like Mania is always. So yeah, I guess the big ones are Rhodes. What's Rhodes going to do? What's his trajectory to the title? Hopefully the unification makes the other titles more important and we can build those. And then, yeah, we'll just have to see where Brock and Ronda go. If they continue on or if they step away until next year or whatever the fuck. All right, so Papa Griff's fun fact on night 2. You shared the post with Charlie Parra del Riegos at Mania Night 2. Saw him when Austin did his turnbuckle lap after the Owens match and spotted Charlie in the second row when Austin was up. Oh, nice. You could see him in person? Oh, nice. I'm glad he was that close. For those of you guys in chat who don't know, Charlie's a really, really good musician on YouTube, metal guitarist. You should check him out. But it's just like one of those full circle moments of like we discovered this guy years and years ago, and now to see him pop up here, just like, oh shit, no way. Very, very cool. Cool to see that he's doing well and had a good time. So yeah, obviously we got stuff going on tonight at Raw. So I'll have to see how that goes. I'll probably flip out after I look on Twitter and be like, oh my God, what happened? Veer came after 5 months. Who cares? And apparently Live for Brutality's dead. I'm not happy about that. But in a way I am, because Rio's like, Nikki, I don't want to be in a tag team to go focus on the main title. Oh, hey, Liv, want to be a part of the tag team? What the fuck? So, all right, whatever. I guess Rhea could be heel, which she has in the past. But just, you know, that tag team made a little bit more sense. Awkward things from Mania, just as a closing thought. Night 2, hella video packages, and a lot of them about recaps on Night 1, moments. We had no backstage promos by anybody either nights. A lot of ads, Cricket, Snickers, I get it. You need that money, but like, weird how they couldn't have used these time intervals to show these video clips or anything for else, or video clips and advertisements for anything else, like those matches we talked about, IC, US, whatever. I get it. It's not a lot of time, you know, individually, but built up, it can lead to stuff. And I know you need time to set up the ring for certain stuff or reset or just get people out of there. That's the point of the promo videos. recap the audience on the storylines, what's been going on, why are these two individuals or more fighting it out. That's the time to do it. Use the video package there, reset during that video package, go right into the match, or at least the entrances. Do not use the video packages during people's entrances. Usos barely got an entrance. Alpha Academy barely got an entrance. I'm sure there's another one I'm forgetting about. What is the point? You are disrespecting this talent as they're coming down. Use the promo package in the in-between instead of, no offense, Cody Rhodes' entrance, Bianca's entrance with the band. You know, these moments where we literally saw them 24 hours ago. Is there really that much differential in a Saturday to Sunday buy rate that like, oh, I missed WrestleMania Night 1. I got to see all the things. Show me. No, that's the intro package at the beginning where it's all cut and doing rapid things and you get the highlight reel. I don't need to see the entrance again. Use that time differently. That's all I'm saying. In a very aggressive tone. As if someone's going to hear this and really give a shit. No. But anyways, enough of me talking about wrestling for some time, maybe, until the next thing bothers me. This has been another episode of the Wait, What Are We Talking About podcast. My name is Bret, a.k.a. Enigma911, and you can join us live for the podcast over on twitch.tv/Enigma911 every Sunday, usually at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can join the chat if you're a subscriber over there. Just like Papa Griff did today. We'd love to have you in on the conversation. If you can't catch it live, that's A-OK. And go over to YouTube and podcast services the very next week where it's broken out topic by topic and put as one big video and MP3 for your music on the following Friday. Last but not least, hashtag ad merch store. Get all of your swag over there. T-shirts, cups, backpacks, and more. Rep the brand. Support us, and we would love you for it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Give this a watch. Give it a listen. Hope you guys enjoyed WrestleMania weekend, whatever programs you did or did not watch. Hope you guys had a good one. And thanks for letting me vent about this event. Haha, vent about the event. Whatever. But remember. Oh, crap. What was the song? 'Cause something Cody Rhodes. Dark Order sings this song real bad. Okay, anyways. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.